Welcome to the Everything Podcast. In this episode, I'm recapping Season 21, or Series 21, I should be saying, as I'm in the UK, of Taskmaster UK. But before I get into the episode properly, I recorded this episode on Monday the 15th of June 2026. Just a bit of housekeeping, just to remind that there are currently 4 episodes a week on YouTube and an episode every single day on audio, which obviously I know the order, because audio I just follow it in the order and record it. Whereas on YouTube, some of them are collated together, and Matt tends to put episodes together rather than how I do it, which is I just put them in the order that I recorded them. But yeah, as I said, in this episode, I'll be recapping Taskmaster UK Season 21. But before I do, here's the trailer.
Oh, wow. Series 21 of Taskmaster is coming very soon. Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Wow! Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. What's blue, green? Oh, wow. Series 21 of Taskmaster is coming very soon. Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Wow! Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. What's blue, green, yellow, green, yellow? Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Giving birth. Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Blue, green, yellow, green, yellow. Oh, Dr. Frankenstein! What have we done?
That was the trailer for Season 21 of Taskmaster UK. Which you may have heard the first bit of it twice, because I'd started to play it and then I got a phone call that I needed to answer, but thankfully the audio stayed, so I didn't have to re-record the intro or anything. But yeah, so now I'm going to go into each episode. Now, as with usual, I will read the synopsis for each, but I kind of won't remember, and Taskmaster is a unique show, so if you've watched it, you kind of know what I'm talking about, and some of the tasks I can't remember. So we start off with episode 1. Of Season 21, titled Cube is Good. Our fresh contestants leave dignity at the door as they hunt for worms and elusive oranges, which was released on the 9th of April 2026. I can't remember what the title Cube is Good is in reference to. I do know what the title of episode 2, titled Leg Up Johnny, on the 16th of April 2026, with the synopsis: Camille Nanjiani moves bowling pins with other gloves and Joanna Page attempts a handstand. So of Camille Nanjiani, probably one of the most famous Taskmaster contestants to appear on Taskmaster. A Leg Up Johnny is the relation to the studio task involving bagpipes, and what Greg Davis, who is the Taskmaster, says during that task. And then we move on to episode 3, titled A Creepy Bit of Advice. Camille Nanjiani embraces Amy Gledhill and Joel Dommett while they quiz him about a horse on the 23rd of April 2026. So I think, there's a team task, I think, in most of these episodes, actually. And there is actually, I can't remember, I think it's in episode 1 it starts, where Joel Dommett has an egg task, where he has to get an egg out within 30 seconds of hearing a horn, and it turns out that he's the only person to receive this task, and actually in the finale, the other contestants join in with their own eggs, so that was a nice touch. We move on to episode 4, titled Lou Reed and the Wombles. Alex Horne makes a rare condiment-based error, and Joanna Page smashes up a sheep, with this episode released on the 30th of April 2026. I can't remember much about that one. Then episode 5, I Corroborate. Amanda Iannucci causes outrage with an ostrich, and Joel Dommett has fun with pots and pans. This episode was released on the 7th of May 2026. I can't remember what the ostrich is in relation to, but the pots and pans is a task where you have to use pots and pans to get a ball from somewhere into a pot, like a beaker type container thing. And then, that was that. Then we move on to episode 6, titled An Even Bigger Spoon. Don't be alarmed, it's just Joanna Page, Jimmy again, plus the Co-Conkers Championship. This was released on the 14th of May 2026. The Co-Conkers Championship is like a mixture that Alex has made of the Conkers and Coconuts, and they kind of ends up with a championship. And with Alex actually taking part as well. And then we move on to episode 7, titled Putting Things on Things. Aliens invade the Taskmaster house, and Joel Dommett enjoys sliding socks on cacti. So the sliding socks is relation to a task involving getting as many socks to appear upright as possible. Episode 7 was released on the 21st of May 2026. Then we move on to episode 8, titled I Don't Got Any. Joanna Page and Amy Gledhill put pineapples and balls of ice in unexpected places. And this episode includes a task where the contestants are blindfolded and have to find Alex using claps and his bells and try and find him and take photos of him. And yeah, then we move on to episode 9, the penultimate episode, titled Maybe Someone Else Wrote Veep. Alex Horn slaps Amanda Annucci with a flip-flop, and Amy Gledhill rings out to poach egg. This episode was released on the 4th of June 2026. Slaps Amanda Annucci as part of a task. Alex doesn't do it out of anything else. And then we move on to episode 10, the final, title Domestic Bumfluff. It's the final. Once the dust lint, fur and feathers have settled, a champion is crowned. And the finale of season 21 of Taskmaster was released on the 11th of June 2026. Actually, only a couple of days ago for when I recorded this episode. So yeah, involves yes, getting lint, which Joel uses the Taskmaster Hoover for, which Greg refers to as Joel's finest hour, and there's loads of things. But I think in this season, each contestant wins at least one episode, which is a nice thing. And knowing some seasons that doesn't happen. And yeah, the champion is Joanna Page of Series 21. So hopefully we'll see her in a back for Taskmaster Champions of Champions 5 in a couple of years, probably. So yeah, so season 21, 22 this year. It's probably looking mid-2028, probably. That will come out potentially, or 2028 at some point. But yeah, and as is tradition at the end of a series of Taskmaster, we learn the new contestants for the new season. So here is the cast reveal for season 22 of Taskmaster.
Ticket, please.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
I have extreme motion sickness.
That was the cast reveal for season 22 of Taskmaster, and if you were just listening to this episode on audio platform, you won't know who the contestants are, so I will tell you. So that was Chloe Petts, Izzy Sutty, Matt Lucas, Nina Conti, and Richard Iowadi. Now I know Matt Lucas and Richard Iowadi probably reasonably well and probably the best out of the 5, but I think I've seen, apart from Nina Conti, I think I've seen the rest of them in things, so I probably do recognise. I think there's been a season or so that I think I didn't watch because I didn't recognise any of them, but that's just that one. But I think I did go back and watch it anyway. Yeah, that's it for Taskmaster season 22 last cast reveal. Let me know what you thought of season 21 of Taskmaster. If you watched it, my recap if you didn't. And without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.